Is up, DW Nation? It's your boy once again, Asante Grundy from the Disciples of Wrestling, coming to you guys with another Smackdown Recap. Now, this is the closeout show before WWE Backlash that's occurring tomorrow night. There was a title change that occurred last night, and also the build up to Cesaro Roman Reigns Universal Championship got really interesting last night too. So I'm here to break it down for you guys. So y'all know the drill. Sit back, relax, get y'all something to drink, something to eat, and watch me break this down for y'all. So starting off, we have the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and he addresses the WWE Universe as well as Cesaro, and he was just saying that Cesaro's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and he's a heck of a talent, pretty much. And so after that, Jimmy Uso, he comes out and says, "Hey Roman, man, I really don't think you can beat Cesaro. I think you losing at Backlash." So of course Roman, he didn't want to hear that. So then Cesaro, he comes out and he was like, "Hey Jimmy, I will beat you tonight, and I will also beat Roman and become the new Universal Champion." So, Cesaro, he got something to prove. So there's more from this later on, but this is a little snippet of what happened later on. So it gets really good. So next up, we have the Tag Team Women's Championship. We have Tamina and Natalya versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Very competitive match. Both were leaving it all out there. But it was Tamina and Natalya who win and become the new Tag Team Champions. I knew that Shayna and Nia were going to lose it very soon because they just kept losing. They just kept taking L's left and right. Like, they did pick up a dub. I believe it was last week or a week or 2 weeks ago. They recently got a dub. But at the same time, they've been on a losing streak, and I knew that they were going to lose it soon. And they've held the tag team belts for a little while now. So it was time for a different change. But congrats to Tamina and Natalya becoming the new tag team champions. So we will see how Nia and Shayna go from there. I mean, I think they should just split and just become solo wrestlers. That's just my opinion. Especially Shayna, because Shayna's a great talent. But we'll see. So next up, we have a special Nigerian honor ceremony for Commander Aziz. I'm sorry, his name sometimes is just a tongue twister. But this was presented by Apollo, giving him, I guess, one of Nigeria's biggest honors or something like that. But all this goes south when KO, Sami Zayn, and Big E all come out with Apollo and Commander Aziz, and they all just go at it, and it just turns into a big brawl. But pretty much Commander Aziz and Apollo, they escape, and Big E's in the ring just staring down at each other and all that. But yeah, this feud is starting to heat up a little more. Apollo and Big E, I really enjoy it now. We'll see where it goes from here, but honestly though, they have to end it quickly because it's going to get old really soon. But I do like how Big E is getting booked and getting recognized as he should. So our next match of the night, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Rey Mysterio. And this was a banger of a match, a lot better than what I was thinking. And both Rey and Dolph did their thing, but it was Rey Mysterio who came out on top with the roll-up victory against Dolph Ziggler. Now, Dolph needs to get it together because this is like two back-to-back weeks taking L's. So if him and Bobby Roode lose tomorrow, they will be titleless. So, yeah, they have a big match versus Dom and Rey Mysterio tomorrow night at Backlash. And, yeah, Rey and Dom, they both have that Mysterio magic, and they both have the momentum going into Backlash tomorrow. So if they were to come out and become tag team champions, it would not be a surprise to me. And fun little fact, if Rey and Dom do win tomorrow, they will be the first father-son combination to win a tag team championship. So it would be very nice to see if they can pull it off. Next up, we have a little segment with Bianca Belair and Bayley. Now, Bianca comes out, she's looking for Bayley, she wants to address her and all that, as she does. But Bayley appears on the Titantron because she even says herself, I'm not coming out because of the beating you gave me last week. So she's separating herself from a butt whipping. I do not blame Bayley. But Bayley, she was just like, yeah, I'm going to beat you and I'm going to win my title back at Backlash. And Bianca, she wasn't having that. She was just like, yeah, this is going to be the roughest, quickest victory that I will do. And it's going to be over really quick. And then Bayley was like, nah, that's not the case. I'm going to end your little I'm going to make sure I end your fairy tale reign this Sunday at Backlash. Now, this is going to be a heck of a match, believe it or not. Even though Bianca's going to win, but Bayley's going to put up a fight, and this should be one of the top matches at Backlash tomorrow night, minus a few others that I can make for a top match, but this should be a really good match, though. So our next match of the night, we have King Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, this was a decent little match, nothing special that happened. It wasn't too crazy that happened during the match, but it was after the match where it really got crazy. But during the match, King Corbin, he gets the W over Shinsuke in a decent match. Like I said, nothing too great. But after the match, this man Shinsuke pulls out the Savage card. This man quickly beats up King Corbin, and then this man takes King Corbin's crown, messes with it, then he starts to put it on his head. And Shinsuke just pulled out the Savage card. Like, yeah, that was just straight disrespectful to King Corbin. So I see a feud starting to brew. But yeah, that was interesting though. Really interesting. Good job to Shinsuke though, rebounding quickly. But yeah, I just, like I said, I just see a feud starting to brew. Shinsuke, he pulled out the Savage card. I was not expecting that. With our final match of the night, we have Cesaro versus Jimmy Uso. Now, as Cesaro was about to get the dub, pretty much he gets ambushed by Roman Reigns. And this was revenge from last week since Cesaro just beat down the whole family last week. But, yeah, so Roman wanted to get some revenge, a little revenge, and he did. But Jimmy Uso, he wasn't happy. He addresses Roman Reigns and says, you just had to make it all about you, man. Like, what are you doing? This is my match. So they start to argue and all that. So Cesaro, he beats down Jey Uso. And, well, Cesaro, him and Jey, they feud at first and they fight at first. But then Jey Uso, he says to Jimmy, like, hey, man, what are you doing? You know, get in here and help me. So then Cesaro just bodies Jey Uso. Then Jimmy, he tries to come in, but Cesaro gives him a kick and knocks this man out. And then now he's just staring down Roman Reigns. And yeah, Cesaro has a whole lot of momentum going into Backlash tomorrow. Like, I mean, if anyone can beat Roman, it is Cesaro, believe it or not. I mean, I love Roman Reigns a lot. I love him as a champion, but I think he's going to win, but it would be nice to see Cesaro to win because he should have been won a championship, like a WWE championship or a universal title. He should have had his opportunity, but he has his opportunity tomorrow. I think he should have already been champion a long time ago, but he can seize that opportunity tomorrow. So I'm excited for this match. It's going to be my favorite match going in for tomorrow. Now that's a wrap for this week's episode of Smackdown Recap. Not the best closeout show I've seen. I've seen way better in the past, but it just felt like a normal show to me, even though there are some good momentum swings heading into Backlash tomorrow. So, if y'all are able to watch Backlash tomorrow night, it is a pay-per-view. So, if you're able to, just watch it. If not, we'll break it down for you guys. But, this is Asante Grundy from the Disciples of Wrestling, and thank you guys for tuning in like always, and I will see you guys next week.